Oh, I just realized I was muted that whole time. Okay, I'm gonna make a game using libGDX in Android Studio. Yeah, so I followed the tutorial on their website, and I got this far with this bucket game that kind of just moves back and forth. Doesn't have any kind of score. It just collects the drops. So kind of the plan I had was to make like a breakout game. So I got a bunch of these assets. These like balloons. I was thinking I could use these, but I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. And I've got these breakout things. I got these breakout assets. The backgrounds are very nice, but the balls are fine. And there's some like, yeah, paddles. Kind of small, the paddle. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like construction. It says door, but that's a pretty big paddle. Bitmap.png, okay. And they have some bricks. So I think probably the first thing that I'm gonna want to do is just to hi there, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just looking through some assets here. So I was just showing a second ago. I followed the tutorial for this game engine and ended up making this game. It just collects bubbles. So I followed the tutorial and it makes these bubbles, but I thought maybe a good thing to explore would be to just build on this. So I thought it's already kind of the basis of a breakout game because we've got a thing that moves back and forth. We just need to figure out a way. Yeah, exactly. It's a hole in my bucket. So, I think it's kind of the basis for breakout games. So I think the first thing I want to do is get like a paddle asset and put it in and switch out the bucket for the paddle. And then I'm going to need a ball. Try and switch that out for the raindrops. And change the raindrop logic so it's not like spawning endlessly like that. Just spawn one to start maybe. And then try and get some, figure out how to figure out how to make it bounce off the walls, but not bounce off the floor, which shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. There's a part of the tutorial where they don't give you some important piece of code. Oh yeah, so when you follow the tutorial is right here. No, this is extending a simple game. Delta. Yeah, so they introduced this delta time thing that they have. And if you don't put it in, then it's like if you have 144 FPS or 100 FPS, then you get like 144 drops a second or something. So the delta time uh, makes it so it normalizes the speed things happen. You can change the water droplets to maple syrup and the bucket to pancakes. I mean, I could, yeah. But the idea is to extend the game logic so that it's not just things falling. I want to basically build on the logic to make something a little more interesting than just falling and collecting. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it does extend it pretty crazy. Okay, I could. Okay, so, oh shoot. Where was it? Games. I don't even remember where that stuff is. It's somewhere in my file system. Oh yeah, here it is. Assets. Here we go. Okay. So breakout balls. I think we'll do the red ball. And what else did we need? Oh, a paddle. I think it was bitmap. We'll try that one. Okay, unfortunately, the Android Studio takes a really long time to update the files you put in. It's sort of annoying. Oh, no, they're already here. Okay, so, I mean, for starters, I'll just switch bucket for bitmap, drop for ball, and see what kind of disaster that creates. Oh, file not found. Oh yeah, because it's not called ball, it's called red ball. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a start. Bucket spread equals new maple syrup texture. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so okay, obviously the ball is too big. And the paddle needs to be wider. So bucket sprite is, I don't know, we could try like, well, okay, where does the set size get set? Set size, float width. Oh, is this sprite.java? I don't think I made this. Okay, so sprite.java. Wait. Russ is gonna be pumped. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and make a breakout game, basically. Now I'm trying to figure out where the set size. Wait, where set size 1. Oh, there's some way that you can set up the. Okay, well, I feel like the base should be the ball size, maybe? Really? But, oh man, I didn't want to do debug. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm a goof. So, I think the height is... let's leave that at 0.5. I'll do the width at like 5 or something. Well, then there's also like when the screen gets resized, I don't know how that... Oh no, it seems to just be dynamic. Okay. Java like coffee write goes fast. Okay, well it's not really ESA. That's not safe for work, that one. Okay. I still feel like that's kind of big. Whoops. Okay, so maybe I just want it to be 1 and this to be like 0.25 or something. Okay, that seems fine. Okay. Now, these balls are obviously way too big. Where do we create the balls? Drop sprite, set size, drop width, drop height. 1, 1. I wish... Oh, come on. I could remember how you set the units. I mean, with the really small screen size, that looks like the balls are really small, but... Probably with this screen size, they're reasonable. Okay, Trying to remember where you set the size of like the game world. Oh, that's this. So I think if I make this 1 and this 3, and then we multiply this by 20 by 3, 24 by 15. What does that do? Okay, so the paddle is good, but the balls are incredibly small now, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, yeah, so this fit viewport thing, it basically, like if you look in they show it somewhere. Oh yeah, in the tutorial. Right, here it is. So they see that basically what that does is it subdivides the game world based on that. So what they recommend that you do is you choose something that makes sense to be like the basis of your world. Like for example, this paddle I think makes sense. Either the paddle or the ball probably. But I think we could maybe make the balls the width of the paddle. And that might work. And then you kind of base everything off of that. I feel like the paddle's like a little too beefy. So maybe I'll leave the balls a size 1 because that looks pretty good. And I think I'll just bite the bullet and make this paddle 0.5. Oh, I don't know. Probably the thickness is fine, but I'm just going to drop it down to 3. And then I think I'm just going to move on because this is, I don't want to spend all night just setting that up. Okay, I'm just going to assume that's fine. Okay, so now we need to create some logic for, okay, so drop sprites dot size, okay. Okay. Okay, so this is how we can make them bounce. So is there like a, did I create like a drop sprites class where, oh no. Right, this is just a sprite class. So, get Y set. I think this logic function just runs like continuously. So we're gonna need to, okay, if, else if bucket rank rectangle overlaps, then I almost feel like yeah, I almost feel like I need to just create a class because it's gonna need to track its direction. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make a class for that realistically. New Java class, ball. So the ball is going to need to okay, it's going to need to have a sprite. Bucket texture. Okay, and we're going to need a ball texture. Okay, private static. I guess it could be private static final. Texture equals, oops. Oh no, texture ball texture equals, it's like GDX dot GDX dot, wait, oh no, okay, it's just equals new texture red ball. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll probably want to abstract this a bit more because I might want to have different colored balls. Where's the URL? It's okay. Yeah, probably eventually I would want to have that a bit more abstracted, but I think for now I'll just leave it like that. And then where's the drop sprite? Oh, here we go. Sprite drop sprite. Okay, so it needs to be a sprite at any rate. So we'll just make it. I mean, I don't even know if this stuff really needs to be private exactly. Well, I'll just deal with it as I go. So private static final sprite right equals, yeah, we'll import, yeah, ball sprite. Don't really know what I'm doing here. New. Oh, yeah. I guess that works. Okay, I think that gives a ball sprite. And then I'm going to need to make some kind of a constructor. I don't think it needs any arguments for now. And I'm going to want all this stuff. Oh, right, because it's ball sprite. And then this should all just work. Okay. Okay, we'll do that up here. Private static final. Int ball height, ball width equals 1, and then equals 1. Okay. And then this needs to be ball width, ball height. I guess, yeah, we should definitely pass in the world width in the constructor. I assume that's an int. Yeah, an int world height. Okay. So I feel like in Breakout, usually the ball actually starts on the paddle. But I think for now, I'll just make it start just start at the top, and I think I'm just going to try and work out the logic for making it bounce and stuff. Okay. So this ball create thing, I probably want to create the ball in the on create. So I suppose I probably want to do it up here. Ball. And then in the on create, ball equals new ball. No, this needs to be world width, world height, which apparently are not defined. Okay, so whatever. Wait, why is it equals 15? These are basically just constants. Okay. Equals 24. Yeah, these are basically constants, so that means I can switch that here to world width and world height. And then my ball can get it. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully that creates a ball. Let's find out. Oh, it just crashed. Of course it did. No connected devices. Something wrong with this? What broke? Something wrong with that? Okay, it's interesting. The heck caused that? Oh. Maybe set size, set X, set Y. Wait. Oh yeah, drop. Oh. I think it has something to do with this, perhaps? Okay, so I'm assuming this works with this world. Oh no, shoot. World width, world height. That should work. Okay. So oh. Ball width. Yeah. Okay, let's remove that and not put it anywhere. And initialize it. Let's see if that crashes. It does. What is going on here? What the heck? Oh, I wonder if it's because I did this. Yeah, maybe I should just do... Maybe that's my problem. Yeah, I'm kind of new to Java as well, so... A lot of this is kind of learning experience. So it can't be static, but it can be final. And then... Ball sprite equals new sprite. Ball texture. New. I love the error here. It's just like, oh, couldn't load file. Oh my gosh, I'm such a goof. Such a goof. Okay. I just spelled the file wrong. I was expecting the... Yeah, I wasn't expecting the errors to show up over there. But now that I know they show up there, then I can address that better. Okay. Now, does all this work then? There should just be... It's interesting. There should be a ball... Oh, these balls are appearing up outside of it. So maybe I want to remove this. Yeah, I don't want you to ask me that again. Oh, no. World height minus ball height? Why is it not appearing? Let's just try setting this to like 6. And we'll get rid of all this random because we don't really need that actually. We'll just set it to like some random number. And that should make a ball appear somewhere. Oh, maybe it's because it's not in the draw. Or the input? No. Not input. Render. Draw. Oh yeah, okay. So then I need to put ball dot ball that no. Yeah, obviously I just need a draw method in here. Public Bison void draw. Ball sprite dot draw. Uh-oh, it needs some kind of batch. Bucket sprite dot sprite batch. I don't really know what this is. Sprite batch. Draws batched quads using indices. Doesn't mean much to me. It's probably in here somewhere. Sprite. I should turn that off. Okay, sprite batch. Okay, well, we probably want to find the first appearance. Okay. Okay. Right, so things need to be between these sprite batch things, so this sets up the sprite batch, and then it begins, then you do stuff. Okay. So then the draw method needs to take a sprite batch. Sprite batch. Oh, I'm such a... Okay, so in theory that might work. Oh boy. Oh, because it's... Did I... Where's that draw method? Oh yeah, I didn't actually draw it in here. Ball dot draw sprite batch. Okay. Whoops. We got it. Very exciting, a ball hovering. Okay, so now we can go back to how do I get the width of the world? Viewport. Where's viewport defined? Oops. Fit viewport viewport. Viewport equals... Okay, so... Yeah. So I think the ball should have the viewport. So we're gonna have to add that to the constructor. Viewport. Viewport. And then private. Private. Final viewport. Viewport. This dot viewport equals viewport. And then oh, so then I don't need this world height stuff. I can just pass in the viewport. I guess. Because that's what's giving me the viewport. No, it's not. Just leave it for now. Okay. Why is this angry at me? Oh, it's just mad because I'm not using it or something. Okay, oh jeez, I forgot why I needed it. Yeah, no, okay. I don't need this stuff. I could just do this. And then I could just add them as things here. This dot world height equals viewport dot get. Wait, what was it? Get world width. World height for that one. Oh, why is this? What's wrong with this? Oh, it's a float. I assume. Yeah, okay. And then change this to width and width. Okay. And if I need the viewport for something else, then I can do that. Okay, so we want world width divided by 2. Just put it in the middle. And then world height minus ball minus ball height. I don't know what all this is about. Well, because we're going to need that stuff later. Okay, and then why is this mad at me? Oh, okay, because we don't need this stuff. Take that out. And now the ball should be at the top. It is. Okay, so now we need to make the ball fall. Ball dot draw. So yeah, it's probably best to just handle the ball moving in the draw method. But I need to move it before I draw it, I think. So oh yeah, these, well, those probably, oh no, I should leave them for now. Yeah, so ball sprite dot set x private float x y, oops, y this dot x equals world width divided by 2. this dot y equals world height minus ball height. And then that gives us an initial x, y. X. Yeah, so I'll probably so it needs an x speed and a y speed. Okay. And then we can give it an initial speed of like 1 and 1. Oh, we'll just give it an initial speed of. Why can't I do minus? Oh, because I didn't put in an equals. And we'll just do an initial speed of 0. Okay, so each draw, it should move. I don't know if I need to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's that delta stuff. Where's the delta? Here. No, we want to get that each time, actually, so we can't make it. Because I think it changes based on, like, if your FPS changes or something. So how did they do it in here? No, it's not that. Yeah, times delta. Okay, I'm a little bit confused why it moved sideways, though. Oh, because I put set x. That'll do it. Okay, so that should make the ball fall. Okay, so that's too slow, so we'll give it an initial speed of like 3 or something. Okay, it just falls through, obviously. That'd be really interesting if I just keep all these other balls for no apparent reason and still have them make this noise. Okay, So this is the logic stuff. So I need to make a rectangle. So the bucket already has a rectangle. But it's called bucket rectangle. The ball does not have a rectangle. Bucket rectangle dot set bucket sprite dot x bucket sprite dot y. Okay. So we need okay, so it's gonna need. See, I don't know if I really want it to be a rectangle though. What is this defined? Like, is there circles? Rectangle. It's defined, of course, it's defined in rectangle. Oh. Circle. Where's that defined? Circle. Oh, it takes a radius. Okay, float x, float y, and radius. Okay, so for the ball, we want a circle. So, ball, private, circle, probably, probably that one. What is imported rectangle? Yeah, math. Oh. Which one did I get? Math. Okay, yeah, so it's the same. Okay. So this dot circle dot equals new circle dot set x y ball I think ball width divided by 2, I guess. Why the heck is this mad at me? Cast the numerator to a float. Oh. Oh, it's an int. Does set size take an int? Do that, and then we don't need to cast it. I don't know if there's any good reason to not do that. Okay. Okay, so that creates a circle. And then we'll make a method to set the circle. Public, just void circle. Well, it's like it read my mind or something. Right, so it should just be circle dot set x, y, and then I divide by 2. I feel like, yeah. Probably makes sense to make a radius. And then we could just use radius instead of using this over and over again. Assuming that's even right. Okay. So now we have a circle. This is in logic. Okay, that should work. Because it's getting the buckets right. So if bucket rectangle dot overlaps. Oh, it wants a rectangle. Oh, that's weird. That's almost exactly the code I wrote the other day. Interesting. For the other ball game thing I was making. It's interesting. It's just the same. But I wonder if it can overload and be circle. Because it'd be kind of silly if... I might need to like research this more or something. All dot get circle. I just make like a generate, is it? Yeah. Okay. Why is... Didn't I just do that? Maybe it's like or something. I assure you that I just did that. Oh. Huh. Yeah. Hmm. So it seems like this overlaps. Wants a rectangle. Bucket rectangle dot. Oh, contains. It's just a different. Just give it a different method name. This should work. Okay. All right. Bucket rectangle dot contains ball dot get circle. And we need to do ball dot set circle. Ball dot. Let's just say bounce for now. I think that kind of works. And then we're going to need to give it a bounce method. Public. Probably just void bounce. And we'll just do this equals minus speed x and speed y equals minus speed y. What? Oh, did I? Oh, foolish me. Okay. Oh, didn't I just make a bounce? No, it's done it again. It's IntelliJ, I tell you, it's dumb as a rock sometimes. Okay, let's see if that works. So, I think this is the one. It did not bounce. Okay. So that did not work as expected. If bucket the rectangle contains ball that gets circle, and we set circle right before, so you would think okay, let's try it in reverse. If ball dot gets circle dot uh-oh. It just has contains circle. Or vector 2 point. So circles can overlap circles. Hmm. Returns whether this circle overlaps the other circle. Returns whether the point is contained in the rectangle. Hmm. Returns whether the circle is contained in the rectangle. You would think that that would work. Hmm. Oh god, what's wrong with the log? Oh no, system.out. How do I log things? Um, What's hide ball bounce thing? I don't know. I just want to see if... Actually, there's a better way to do this. Okay. This is not... It's going to instantly trigger, and then it's going to say bucket rectangle is at this position. Oh, darn it. Get circle. There's the circle. It's just going to instantly update, so I can't really debug it this way. Okay. I think what I'll do is just make a method in here. And then I can make this private. No. No, I don't want to do any of this. Just not sure. Okay. System dot out dot print line. All dot get circle dot toString. There we go. System dot outline print line rectangle dot toString. Bucket wrangle dot toString. Not super readable. Maybe I can steal this logic here so that I only print it once a second. I don't even know why this is helpful. Ah, dang nabbit. Okay, I mean, I'll leave it because it's potentially helpful, but so you'd think it would work either way, like if it contains one way or the other, it should be the same. Okay, well, anyway, I was thinking about maybe going for 2 hours, but I'm feeling kind of stuck. So probably not very interesting just to watch me debug this. So I think I'll just leave it for here for today, and I'm gonna do a bunch, hopefully before next time. I just want to clean this up, change these names to what they should be, like, you know, call this paddle sprite, do stuff like that, and I want to try and figure out this bounce, why this bounce isn't triggering and stuff. And just generally do some more cleaning. I might have to do some reading of the docs and research like how this stuff works. So yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.